somewhere else.
Strat, brother.
Okay, so right here I lagged off and I had to go lower ground. Like it was really bad, but like I lagged off
I
this
noticed.
fucking high ground and like it fucked up our comp entirely.
Not necessarily. You just needed to be on the high ground opposite us because I
Yeah,
was
so
able to fly to you, but you were fucking off in the cubby and on point for a little while, which is the
there's
most
this one
dangerous
point
spot
where
ever.
I do go high ground, but there's 3 people up there, so my decision making is to jump back off
Saw
because
that.
they revive me.
Yeah.
No, but I can fly
I just
to
like saw
you.
the like 2 healers and the tracer there, and you just like walking straight at them. I'm like, okay.
The Orisa
Yeah,
can
there's
hunt them.
an Ana, a Zen, and a Tracer, and like they're gonna kill me if I don't know if I
But
stayed
you
up there.
didn't die
Yeah, how did you not die there?
because
I'm a
I
god
healed
Ana.
you. Because you got some minor peels. Like, we made it work.
Do you want to watch that?
It's coming up. Like
Yeah,
It's happening right
we'll
now.
see it. We'll see it. Are you off here?
I'm gonna pull them now.
Yeah, he's off right there. I'm not sure where he's at right now.
Ana,
I'm in the
no.
bottom left.
Never get Jenner
He's
back.
behind us. Yeah, they're definitely
He's
gonna
gonna
poop
die
out
from behind us,
you.
and then the
Oh, don't worry, we just counter. We counter by focus.
point.
No, don't
I'm
worry.
not gonna-
Keep us-
oh,
keep
I'm gonna
us
drop
dealing
top
with
round.
that.
We'll drop
I'm
top round.
pulling monkey. Oh, no man.
There's the peel.
Monkey one.
Since
I'm not back right.
Angle on these boys.
Did he was in point?
Let's see.
Yeah, Widow can just go back
Can you
and
help
forth
us
as she
there? I'm just
pleases.
contesting. I'm just
so-
contesting.
101. Back right.
Able. Were you able to heal us from there? Ah,
I have 49%.
that's pretty sweet.
Right.
Nice.
I have Bastional in 5%. It'll be like 2
no.
seconds whenever someone pokes their head.
I put a mine behind this, so I'll tell you.
There's 3 people up here.
I'm gonna
And
try
I
and pull
walk
down.
right past them.
The longest
Yeah.
time, I was really thinking Pro
Really
Gamer
well.
was Reinhardt for
He's
some
gonna
reason, and it took me a
regain
second. I was
health.
like, wait, is that a Bastion?
He's one.
I really thought he was Reinhardt.
Yo, Ana had choke. I'm gonna pull Ana.
See, but you jumped down. Why did you jump down again there?
Because there's people up here.
I mean,
They're
you have a
literally
Widow
going
right
up.
there
Had
who's
Tommy
got
there.
sights
I mean,
on that
Widow's
whole
not
area.
gonna kill 3 people in like 2 seconds.
But
I
I
don't know.
can
My
heal you.
decision
Diva
making
can
is
fly over.
You can scare them away.
Come around the
That's what I'm
corner.
And
me
there's
saying,
and
also
Rip
a way to
is awesome.
transition
Like,
behind
I'm
the
telling
point
you,
too.
told y'all
There's
I
like a
jumped off.
catwalk behind the point
That's
as
why.
well.
I
That
know
gives
there
you
is.
sights on everything. So you don't have
I
to
was
jump
going
down.
to go to that.
Okay.
I know the map too, dude.
I think what SP's saying is she would have thought it would be better to stay on high ground because he would have had the
I
support
wanted
there.
to. I just like I don't know. I just chose to go back down.
Well, I mean, hopefully we won't be in this situation again
Because they
because if
either
we
have
run this
to
comp,
commit to the point to get to me and let Bastion rain down. I don't know.
I think all this is
Like-
kind of academic though, because like the next time we run this comp, we won't fall off. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that was
I
just a
mean-
mistake, and like all this is like we're kind of handling a hobbled comp.
Yeah, this is kind of like a weird case scenario.
This thing's literally 1 HP, thank you.
They're gonna push up any Tommy.
Genji, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Much.
gonna pull again. No, he has no
Can't-
default. Okay. For the most part, I'm gonna be pulling their Winston out of cover, so just like.
No tanks top left. It's just Tracer and healers.
Tracer.
Alright,
and,
this is the part
So
where there's
let's
3
come back to
people.
choke.
No, you're
I'm
going
gonna pull
a
him
bit too far.
here.
Winston's out.
Not bad though.
That was those
good.
questions
You
were
know
just
that.
going there.
I cannot believe that you made it, made it up there. To be
I slapped the
honest.
Tracer and like the Zen didn't hit me.
Okay.
I'm okay. Watch this, watch this. Here's the best part, here's the best part. Are you ready?
There's the left.
About to jump back off, dog.
Huge nade.
Hiding in the corner.
Oh no. I get fucking bladed, bro.
Oh no! Oh, I want to frag so bad.
Genji one.
They're
Can
camping
you have too
by
much
the
healing
way.
on him.
So I nanoed the Mercy here
Oh,
because
wow, what happened?
she can survive the blade.
This one will. We got the
That way we have a healer.
Maybe.
Back with
But I already popped
Use
out.
the game.
Okay.
Oh no, that doesn't.
Nice try.
Just the 50% reduced damage from blade.
Should I swap off
That'll
Bastion here?
require some.
No.
Use your ult, man. Use your ult.
Play back
Or
up. Back
Should I
up.
go like
Who'd we lose? Oh, okay.
Everybody.
Everyone's gone.
like
No, play right here with me.
All right, so we
Actually,
lost
no,
that.
No, I remember the strat. Don't worry. here. Set up where I'm shooting. They're gonna try and collapse on us. I'm just gonna bongo, and then we're gonna switch.
So like in summary, like because of lagging out, we are like able to drop that point early, and like basically that was what happened, is we didn't handle that well after either.
You got two split up.
Yeah.
That was really risky to get back on the high ground that way, Abel. I honestly don't know how you live.
I'm good, brother.
Switch right after this.
Genji
fight.
half left. Tracer and
But yeah,
most of them
next
left.
time
Oh, I
I'm
do
not
not
gonna.
want to
And
be
multi
there.
fight.
Everyone
Yeah.
left.
If you do, next time I suggest just staying on the low ground on point, and if they do dive you, you can get everyone to drop down, or at least Diva and Mercy to drop down, so they can support.
I don't agree with that. I think the high ground opposite of us is probably one of the more safer places to be. And then
I
dropping
agree.
down as a last resort.
I agree. And I think that like I think the thing is, if they're holding that area though, that allows Arana to get up to the high ground, then she shouldn't try and path through there, because like that could have easily gotten her killed, and then they would have just. I mean, they rolled us on the point anyway, but they used Nano Blade for it, and they wouldn't have even have needed the Nano Blade if Arana hadn't gotten killed out like trying to rotate high ground.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to counter Nano Blade with the comp that you had too.
That's true too. Like yeah, I mean, Abel didn't die during his rotation, and we lost the Nano Blade anyway. But yeah, I mean, I think the ideal would have been having the Ana on like on the high ground with the Orisa, and
Yeah, for sure.
second best would have been having the Ana on the high ground opposite from us, but not at the risk of getting her killed during the rotation.
That's what I'm saying. If Ana doesn't play with us, then at the very least, Diva and Mercy can peel back to her to support her until the fight over that in that area is over, and then they can fly back up to the regular.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the strat. I've won comp games.
I'll believe. Winston's discorded.
Winston
You
on.
can die. Diva, Diva. She's get on back.
She's D-Max.
I'm
No,
switching
Genji
to.
behind.
Should I go? Should I go like a Reaper?
It's right, I got her. Right side, Genji.
On her half.
Okay.
Running away.
Okay, do you want to run dive? So we have Diva.
Sure.
I'm just
Are we
going
ready
for the
to
trans,
continue?
We are continuing.
Yeah, we are continuing.
Getting some lag. I have to join the session.
Oh, okay.
Let me know when you're good, Tedison.
No, you don't. You don't have to wait for me. You can just keep
Oh,
going.
okay, all right. So we won that.
Genji
Fight.
on you guys. Okay. No
We're
dash.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
They're
play
going
left.
under.
Together.
I got orb on your tummy.
I'm good. Thank you.
Diva's discorded.
Get you eat.
Tracer left, Tracer
We've
left.
got Tracer left side here.
Okay.
She's on Mega right now underneath. Alright, she's going right side.
She's backed off.
Diva, just let us know if you help.
Yep.
Might have to back.
Okay.
Genji half.
Genji's discorded.
Tracer one.
I don't have trans for this yet.
Why?
Is that a mech?
Expect primal next. I don't think they used it last time.
I'm not gonna do that.
No tracer.
Right side, she's right side. No, she has no
You-
recall.
My tracer. I'm
She's
going
no,
May.
no recall.
I made a trance.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta full commit, or else we lose this.
Genji's discorded.
Empty max. The resistance is still pretty low still. No, it's full half now. Alright, this is just install.
Nice.
Do you want to watch our like initial defense of this fight again?
Yeah.
No, I think that was all pretty good. Especially the part he was on the high ground right there, and they dived her, and then Mercy and Winston both jumped up to help her. That was
Yeah, I like that too.
made a trance.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta full commit, or else we lose this.
Genji's discorded.
Empty max. The risk is still pretty low still. No, it's full half now.
Nice.
Nice.
How many
I
have
have no
trans?
healers right
Holy
now.
shit, dude.
Dude, that
that's
now.
sick.
Tyr's gonna be with you in a second, so Zen and me.
I love trans, I love trans.
There, I feel like him
No,
probably
no,
could
no,
stay
no, no,
alive alive longer if he kept swinging instead of trying to swing
Give us the
again.
max.
What's in
No,
one?
Listen to that.
Probably.
I hit the Windows key.
Let me get the max here. Chris it down.
But we won the fight. That was good.
Leave the deal, leave the diva, leave the diva.
Pro gamer.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, we were back,
that-
so
no,
I think
saw you kill
he
me.
tried to go for aggro.
So
Like,
in your face.
try to like build ult or something.
That's
After
what
we
he's
were
saying.
back, so
That
it
was
didn't
like one of
matter.
the new like league skins, one of the new Overwatch league skins.
So they didn't use primal, right? So they're gonna primal. They're gonna have another tracer bomb.
And you use minefield just whenever they dive on point.
Probably gonna be like what?
Actually, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Because I think we can like listen to our ult tracking and see how close we were.
I'm
I
already
was-
on it. I was off on tracer bomb.
I was like super distracted by T-Dad talking to Hiroshi. I was like anticipating what he was saying.
All right, so they're gonna primal. They're gonna have another tracer bomb.
And you use minefield just whenever they dive on point.
Probably gonna be like what 70 to
I'm not
Wait,
actually.
don't mind.
the diva. Winston's
I don't know what they're doing.
Diva's discarded.
She ate that. I'm stupid.
Winston's discarded.
Absolutely, totally.
Primal.
Winston if I can.
Yep.
Chris down. Genji's left. I'm just smoking Winston.
Yeah. Come on, who are you focusing?
I
Diva,
have a
Diva.
bomb back. On
Winston
Diva,
half.
Diva.
Winston half.
On the Winston. Winston
Winston
half.
one.
Bombing, great couple.
Yeah, focus Genji, focus
Just
Genji.
like 5, yeah.
Anna left, near, next to point.
Okay,
She's discarded. One. Alright.
Genji one.
Diva's discorded.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I probably should have been on the left side of the point fighting those guys. With you helping you wear down the tanks instead of like trying to kill Genji on my own.
Yeah, I saw after the Zen trance, SB she kind of got out of her trance at like the left side of point, and it was like between everyone.
Actually, this is fine.
Anna left, near,
And
next to
no one
point.
was
Okay,
able to melt her down when she died.
Oh yeah.
Genji one.
Diva's discorded.
So yeah, I probably should have like just boosted over and helped run the tanks at this point. I think I try and like
Nice.
push out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Like Genji's not really.
We have to get her.
I'm on
I think I.
Yeah, peels for the supports wasn't really a thing that whole night.
When?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's true.
I mean, like, they're gonna dive us regardless of no matter how much we get, you know? That's just like part of being a sport. But like, there's situations like I would use my shift when I didn't need to use my shift. For like the Diva Bomb, I could have backed up into the corner, and then like when right after they initiated with the Genji Blade, and I went down to the bottom for some reason, and then they killed me. They dove me, and then we popped trans. I don't think we needed to just yet because he wasted his dash, but we did not know that. I don't know.
Yeah, those are hard to tell.
I fucked up. Like, I know this was like, I wanted to watch this one the most because I knew my positioning was so fucking bad. Like, yeah.
I also think we probably didn't need the Mei ult here. Like,
I'm gonna go.
were you planning on swapping
have
Pro
to get
Gamer, or were we gonna stay on it? Because like, what I think is that like it just was a bad communication issue. Like we weren't talking about how well the fight was going, and so we weren't sure if we were winning it or not. You know?
Yeah. We need to
I
be
think,
calling
I
out
think
who's
he,
down.
like, I think he saw it immediately after. I don't know if he's here
Okay.
right now.
Alright,
think you just
I'm
talked.
gonna go.
I think I saw Team Recruitment immediately
We have to
after.
get
I
her.
probably didn't, but
I remember.
Yikes.
down. Where'd this Genji go?
He's back left.
Genji's main now.
Oh, bad.
Or not.
Yeah, you're still in it.
Okay, they've got one Zarya now.
Yeah,
See,
so yeah, we
probably,
gotta.
we probably should have been talking more about like how up or down we were in the fight,
Uh-huh.
because it would have like informed us about ult usage and stuff.
Yeah.
I hit the tracer. I hit the tracer once. She
Mine's
recalled.
Zarya.
Tracer left side, no recall.
They are going right, it looks like. Or the run hurts right. Yeah, they're going right. Okay, I'm gonna slam on them in 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
no, it's just Zarya in mid. We got Ryan
No,
left
okay.
side.
Back and forth.
That was a really good bomb.
Sorry.
Ryan by himself with Genji, I think.
You walled me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
Play
it's
it
your
slow,
dead.
play
It's
it-
your fault.
Play it slow. We have
Pulling
people
McCree here.
The red's low.
Come on, Ana 1. Ana
Okay.
1, literally 1.
Where?
That was quick shot.
Good job.
Trace down.
The Zarya's low? The personal?
I'm gonna minefield on point
I'll,
now.
I'll have bomb in a
Someone
second.
so low.
I can't touch. Guys, let's show them 2 CP in a nutshell.
Oh, Ana's half, right side. Never mind.
On the
Damn,
Zarya's
SB got
low.
charged twice.
I'm dead.
That sucks.
I'm low. I'm shattered.
I'm dead.
Oh, I got slept and shattered
Overtime.
and died.
Oh, that was overtime.
Yeah, alright, that was pretty good.
I think it was really freaking close, to be honest.
I feel like they're
We didn't have any communication. Like, after 3 of us died and we were just like trickling in, we didn't know what to do. We were just playing for
we
ourselves.
got that 2-man tracer bomb. So numbers were pretty much even, except we didn't have any DPS alive. So we had Ham and Diva, and then both of our supports, which is not a lot of damage. And we pushed too hard for having that much damage. We should have played point, waited for our DPS to get back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I gotta notice this more. Like, I press tab and like look at the team who's down and stuff, but sometimes I don't call it out when I'm too focused on the game. But, like, I see it in the back of my mind, but like I don't really think about it or act upon it.
Yeah.
Together.
Alright, so we're
Go.
on
Diving here.
Play together.
I think we can.
Uniska song.
I think what is fine. Didn't really have an answer for you.
True.
Alright, we can skip forward a little bit here.
You guys ready?
She can try defense for the first round. See how this goes.
I thought this was us, and I was wondering what the tanks were doing.
Okay, it's Genji.
I'm kidding.
I think they have some sort of strategy where
they're
if
trying to take Winston
anyone
high ground.
dives on anyone, then everyone else can just counter dive to keep everyone else alive. I think that's
Yeah.
what their plan was.
I mean, personally, I think this positioning is fine. I just thought they were going to start with like the diva under the bridge, and I was like, what's going on?
He's up.
I'm on their
Okay,
Genji.
they have a Widow in mid.
Widow top
He
left.
was high ground, right?
I'm just gonna force them, no one else. Okay, we're good. Oh, where's the Widow? Widow's on
She's
point?
in mid.
She's back a point.
The
Yeah,
usual
I'm
perch.
gonna dive there, high ground, then dive
Okay.
Widow.
Okay. No, good
Winston low,
peek,
Winston low. Winston low, no jump on point. He's gonna heal, he's gonna heal.
I'm diving on Widow.
Widow top right.
Generally low, I can't target her because there's 3 tanks. Not even 3 tanks. There's 2 tanks right in front of me.
Move together. On the Ana on the bridge. I'm asleep.
That's a lost fight.
Yeah, I feel like in general that was just a sloppy dive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should have recognized that it was a lost site faster.
Alright, back out if you can't get out alive. Get out alive.
Let's just group.
There's a Winston over here.
So Winston.
Yeah, kill Winston, then go in.
Nice.
Okay.
We'll have
Oh,
Valk next fight.
You can. I think the numbers are even, but.
Okay.
Winston will be back before there. Winston, we can go in. That's big bother. Winston.
But we can
I'm
go
gonna
in the
start
front.
moving top right, just for.
Yeah, start going.
Can you visit here? Yeah, do that here too.
Yo, I'm gonna dive him from behind right now.
Yeah, I can demon into my
I'm on Lucio. That's huge. I'm on Lucio still.
I'm gonna pop Valk here.
Lucio's on point.
On a half. Back a point. Genji's coming to me.
Oh, just go.
No healers.
They're bombing me.
Oh, this Genji is camping the Valk.
Yo, focus Diva on point. Diva on
I'm
point.
Diva, I'm Diva. I'm Diva, I'm Diva.
No healers right now.
Diva won, Diva won.
Oh,
I
Winston's one.
immediately
What's
die
this
here.
rival? What's this rival?
Yo, Hopper's in.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know if that meter is like necessary.
Cole and Widow gets back. Widow top
Unless
side.
you were low.
She's up.
Moving up, moving up.
We did create a
What
little
about
bit of
on the-
space.
On the widow. I'm
Uh,
just left, dude.
For the most part, we had both of their healers dead.
Widow's top right,
Probably
Widow's top right.
will win that
Okay,
fight.
Widow top dies around
No, no, no.
1:8.
On the widow, on the widow.
1-on-1. First Widow. Right side.
Widow down, she's dead, she's dead.
Okay. I'm gonna engage with Primal. We can.
It's already back to 50.
How do we
up.
want to set up a bomb?
So,
Okay,
Genji's-
Genji's close here. Never mind.
okay, let's see if we can get a pick here. They're a little bit. No, they're back. They're back.
Winston half.
Okay, what's the easiest way to get a Diva bomb? From mid or right side? What do we do?
Probably from mid.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna push that mid.
Okay. I'll leave it first, I'll toss the Diva bomb in afterwards.
We'll have
High
Valk
ground.
again.
Diva high ground. Diva high ground.
I'm gonna force Diva out first. There we go. Okay, the Diva has no boosters. Let's go in.
I'm bombing. The Winston's behind.
They're all
They're all
bottom.
under.
Mega.
I'm gonna pop
Yeah,
Valk.
they're all mega.
There's a Winston in
Lucio's
the back
one.
line there that
On a half.
no one did anything about.
Where?
Back up probably like 10 seconds.
I'll leave it first, I'll toss the Diva bomb in afterwards.
Just look at the right as
Diva high ground. Diva high ground.
I'm gonna force Diva out first. There we go. Okay, the Diva has no boosters. Let's
Oh
go in.
yeah, there's no
Bombing,
thing on
bombing.
this.
The Winston's behind.
They're all bottom.
Our Doomfist is on, isn't he? I saw the uppercut on the Winston.
Yeah, but I think we should all be on it to be more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
We can kill him way faster. Get
Okay,
more
the
time.
Diva has no boosters. Let's go in.
We just
Bombing,
counter
bombing.
dive.
The Winston's behind.
They're all
They're all-
bottom.
I mean, I think that we'd already engaged, like we'd already committed to engaging on them though. Like our tanks couldn't do anything. Our Winston was like basically mid jump, and I was tossing bomb in. So like the only thing we were gonna get was like another DPS maybe. But like maybe we should have like not made the plan to play aggressively and waited for them to dive on us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we just
Or-
had too many different ideas what to do because Walla dived in, he was alone. Everyone else was trying to kill the Winston, and we were just kind of.
Yeah.
They're all
Bottom.
under.
Mega.
I'm gonna pop
Yeah,
Valk.
they're all mega.
Lucio's one.
On a half and point.
Genji's in the back line here.
Can you do a deflect?
Everything kind of going okay. You guys getting the idea of the
Spain?
kind of group mod review without a coach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got half.
I'm gonna head back to Winter and make sure their scrim's going well then.
Towards end.
Sounds
I
good.
couldn't.
Thank you.
When
Thanks
did
for
they
checking
have
in.
a Sombra?
Genji.
Please.
Nice chance.
Here, we can focus him.
Strand?
On him.
That was our only chance right there. Mercy would have died.
No,
She
I'm just
got that
left
combo correct.
That was scary fling in there, honestly.
Let's see if they want to get away with this. Nope.
I was hoping.
We can reset anyway. We need to
Okay.
back out.
Yeah,
Back
that
out.
was one tick.
I think you could have gotten away with that SC if you waited a
We can do
little.
what they did and just go land Zarya.
I had her
I mean,
orb.
that was actually
I
really
remember
tough.
looking to the
Just
left,
going
killing Anna
back
with
to
technician,
That
and
was
then
on us.
our
Yeah.
Winston died.
What's going on?
Lucio. Ren Zarya.
Genji's really overextended.
Abel died
And
and
Winston,
SB
they're
went
both
for
really
res, so there
overextended.
were no heals at a point.
Well,
and
if you think you
everything
get a
was
good
fine.
stun, just.
I'm gonna grab our stragglers here.
Thank you.
We're gonna push left.
We won against this team, right? Not
Okay,
this
we're gonna
map,
try
but
to
like.
trap the Somber again.
I think this is the only map we lost.
Never flanking behind. Go left. Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
I think
it.
overall
No, I think we lost two.
Mhm.
did we?
Alright, Amp is up.
We got 5
Like
games
first
in
half
that
of
map.
that.
So,
I think.
I'm
They
going
swapped
in.
a lot of players and stuff.
Come on, Lucio.
So, alright, my mic right here, I was calling out that they have EMP, but my mic for some reason did not go off, but I remember calling this out.
I remember being confused that we didn't talk about that after it happened.
Mhm.
That's kind of funny.
Because like we run into the same problem twice. They do this probably in the next 2 minutes. They EMP us as we're going on the left side, going around.
That's
They had
why
a
they get like
cycle.
3 of us with it.
From now until the end of the match, they would do EMP one fight and then Nano Blade the next fight, and they kept doing that each time.
Just rotating
I
up.
remember spectating that and noticing that.
Yo, I
I
need
can't
teams
have
on
that
point.
for a while.
This.
I have 3.
Oh, well,
I would back out. We're all critical.
Okay.
It's gonna be really hard for Ana to heal. Yeah, you have no heals. Back out, back out, back out.
If we went a brig,
This is ultimate.
make a brig, like a brig and a Kree as the
We're gonna
DPS,
Genji Blade.
we could have countered every one of their heroes.
Mm-hmm. They
Pharah,
run
maybe.
a lot of Genji, and like Brig was so good at this one part. I think it was the last map we played.
They kept the same comp the entire rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just worked really well for them. They did it well. All the rotation on their part was just really good.
So I guess the question is, other than like all tracking better and knowing that they were going to be using like EMP bomb, what could we have done to like force ults out of them to break their rotation?
We could have.
We could have done drive pushes where we all just somehow get on point.
Yeah.
Don't use any ults,
That's true.
and then next we just speed on to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could play into their face since they're running an Ana, because that's what they're doing to us.
Right.
Yeah, we could have used Lucio to see those there, like
Yeah,
to their healers instantly.
I think we went from this point. You went right side every single point, every single time.
We swap off the Lucy when we go Brig here, because we got confused with the comms.
Yeah, I meant like the DPS go brig, not the second healer.
That's second healer, right?
It wasn't happening, and we needed the brig, so I just swapped off.
Coach,
I should have clarified it when I saw you saw it.
No, I know what you meant, but it wasn't happening, and I didn't want to fuck off and waste time, so I just went brig to protect the Ana.
We could have ran just regular goats, honestly, and
We
they
could've.
wouldn't have not done anything.
I think we should have taken the time to actually make sure we had the right comp going in.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
we're a team of a bunch of old school players where goats isn't like it's new to us, and we're so used to dive and playing like Ana or things like that are used for
Yeah.
dive, and then like when we have to go goats, we're not like, okay, I don't play a lot of brig, so I'm gonna go Ana, you know? Like
Yeah.
I don't like goats, but like sometimes the only way to beat goats is just be goats, you know?
Yeah. Or that comp that they're running, that comp can't do anything. I mean, besides from the Sombra, they can't really do anything.
It's
much
crazy
skills.
because they're on defense and they're running Genji, you know?
Yeah.
Nano Blade and the EMP, they would Nano Blade one fight, and the next fight they'd EMP and just hard dive and wipe everyone. I'm pretty sure that happened the entire rest of the match.
I think it's our fault for not making sure our comp was right. Like to actually swapping to a good comp, not just like individually. Each we had to like all be on track, on par.
On point.
No, I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna keep playing. We can watch this fight. So in theory, like this is gonna be a dry push because we don't really have any ults except for almost Nano.
So
If it worked, it would flush out Nano Blade, but I'm pretty sure they got EMP here and they use that to fight after.
Okay.
Ooh, that Winston's low, dude. Ooh, Sombra's around.
Okay. Speed on, go all the way.
I'm just pushing
Oh.
somewhere.
Speed on, speed on. Push all the way through.
Yeah, we can't do much about that.
Well, we also got like super split. Like, although like I don't think it would have
I
made a
don't
huge
understand
difference.
why we didn't all. I mean, I sped us in, but half the
Yeah.
team just sat and caved.
Speed on.
Only Waldo went in. Everyone else stood behind.
Okay.
I was sitting
Speed on.
behind, waiting for the Sombra,
Speed on.
like
Push all the way through.
trying to heal.
Yeah, I was doing that too. But I think that was the wrong call. I think we needed to go together.
Yeah, I was trying to keep you all in my aura to get the fuck over by our end.
Yeah, no, you looked like so like distressed between Waldo and the rest of the team. You're like, which way do I go? But yeah, I think we all should have gone with Waldo when he pushed in like that.
We have no Ana again.
And we do flush with banana
We
bullet, like
switched
you
our
said.
comps. Now we're gonna hop on ult, so. I'm pushing my sentry.
What if we just legit let goats? We
From
need a
behind.
bridge.
Should've.
Well, I guess we have to do
Yeah.
it longer,
Nah, Brig would be.
We can run McBrig.
Do you want Brigano?
That could work.
Okay.
I like a
we'll go back
Brigana
to-
and a Lucio.
Actually, you can stay on Lucio if you're with beat. Just.
I don't. I'm 61%. I can't get anything done. I
Oh,
can't get any like chip
Okay.
damage in there.
The same plan is still to go left.
I'm basically just gonna hang out by our Ana playing.
Okay, you can nano me or Brigitte, and we can start the fit that way. Yeah, let's go left. Just like. It's gonna work this time. I swear.
I want to remember the time where you guys said we should go goats, and then a minute later in the VOD, I was like, hey, we should go goats. Like, I want to rub that in a
Locator
little
right now.
bit.
Yeah, I'm pushing.
But also, I kind of felt like I wasn't really able to get anything in edgewise that night, and I eventually just stopped calming altogether. Because we weren't doing anything, like, if I recall it, was calling out alts, nobody was doing anything about that win condition. And if I were to suggest something, it just was like everyone was talking over each other. And I think that was a huge problem throughout the night.
I feel like the longer we play together, the more we're gonna establish comms.
We have like 4 shot callers in this team, and 2
Yeah, I
of them
feel
are
like-
DPS. One's on the tank, and one's me and SB. Pretty much
I feel
saying
like trying to
mutual
establish a shot caller at the beginning of the game just doesn't work. I feel like it'll just happen naturally the longer we play with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of feel like not calming is the worst thing that you can do, to be honest, because it doesn't help us learn like how to sort out the comms.
Yeah.
So like I understand the frustration, but like
My
I think
options
it would have
there
been better if we all
were
forced it.
I was going to sound like a giant cunt, or I could be quiet and play the game the best I could. And I chose the latter. Because being a cunt in a scrim does nothing.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know. This temple is like hard. We should have dry pushed more. We would use like 2 fights and not get on point after it, even if we were up or down. You know, like if we commit to something, we have to like commit it.
I have a side question. Is it fair to say that when we are talking about adding a brig to our comp, we want our flex DPS to do that?
That's usually
Yeah.
how it
Because
goes.
that would solve this like who goes brig problem like forever. Because
That's
if we're like,
always the
hey,
case.
you want to throw a brig in?
The flex goes big in goats.
Because running to running one healer as brig and just another one is kind of weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like then we don't have to worry about this anymore. We're like if you're talking about brig, then that's pro gamer or it's I can't even remember who are like
Atheon's
APN. Okay, so like that's that problem solved right off the bat.
Programmer is programmer. Pro gamer is like our flex, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's our flex DPS.
Yeah.
With you, Waldo?
He kind of spread out.
Yeah, they have EMP and
Play behind. a
I
little bit.
called this out, so like I backed up and knew it was coming, but my mic didn't go.
We should regroup
And then
some
for the last
console.
fight they'll have.
Yeah,
so
back
dumb.
out if you can. We lost our Ryan, we need our Ryan.
Oh, they're not killing me. They can't. They're not killing me. There we go.
I remember that.
We'll try and go down main and just focus.
That's 3 ults here, including
Yeah.
grab and pop.
My bad.
We should wait for that. Don't take any damage. Don't feed ults.
I banned Shatter, but they nano bladed so fast that we didn't have any reaction time. He's only even.
Is she sleeping?
Okay. Alright, let's go main.
Dude, it's crazy. My mic
Alright.
wasn't working this whole freaking
Press
time.
it.
One.
Let's go main.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for a grab early here.
Tifa's on the left.
Oh,
Yeah,
Waldo?
there are not a lot of people shot into the grab. I think
He's
people were scared of the nano Genji that
He's using
no
the
one
ult.
really. Did
Yeah.
Huge bubble, dude.
Yeah, the Genji got caught in the grab too at the end, like in the middle of it there. If we focused into it, we probably could have killed him.
Oh, Waldo?
But we also have to get on point because of overtime, right? So
He's using the
spread
ult.
out. It was just a rush to push.
Alright. We'll just keep.
Come back as Tracer.
Keep Rosario up.
Trying to get
Come on,
someone.
Diva,
Come on,
come on,
Diva. Diva low. Diva to max.
Oh.
Oh man.
That was just a really good ESP. Time there to improve the outcome of that. That ESP was just too good.
Alright, let's go to Dorado.
I should have made it clearer, but I meant like
to go
a
here.
triple support brig
Yeah.
okay.
with
yeah.
a McCree.
Fun VOD review with you guys, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, see.
I learned something.
Yeah.
I also learned something.
Should I keep
when
running
we
this?
I slept
Alright,
there.
peace.
That sucks.
I'm gonna grab it. They're probably gonna beat.
Okay, Widow's sleeping up top, by the way.
The primarily on point.
Alright,
Okay, skip forward. I keep clicking in exactly the same place.
Dude, you got the win.
Huh?
Let's go healer, tanks go. Yes,
Alright, here we go.
healers go tanks. Oh, okay then. I wanted to pull out the brig.
I think
Right.
double sniper is good here.
Yeah, that's. I think we should do that like at the last map with our next person we scrim against. Just be like, all right, you're all gonna switch and we're all gonna switch.
Yeah, am I not playing Mercy this round?
Yeah, but you're playing DPS Mercy, so we're gonna need another healer.
Oh, perfect.
What?
Yeah,
Seriously,
please
what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, no, please switch off Mercy and run Hanzo.
Can we stop?
Alright, Luce.
Ana, Lucio might be better here. Or I guess fuck it, I'll go Zen.
Just switch to dive on second.
Okay.
Those are a weird healer combo there.
I shot him.
Yeah,
I
I'll
wasn't gonna
defer to-
like Lucio Moira with double sniper.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask. I'll defer to our supports here, but like I feel like there are very few places where we actually want to run a Moira.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
So like we probably
It doesn't get value in a lot
The
of
Moira
places.
sucks. The life out of them.
Well,
In this particular
Dude,
scenario,
Moira's
Ana
so
Lucio
good,
would have
though.
been okay, or Lucio Mercy.
I feel like
frag
or,
out.
Or
personally, I feel like sorry, SB.
Silver damage.
Sorry, go ahead, SB.
I'm good.
I was gonna say I feel like in almost all cases we would be better off running an Ana in the place of the Moira.
Yes.
To be honest, this was our last game, and I was sick of getting dove. And like I know y'all wanted Anna, but I didn't want to play Anna. I think I did switch to Anna though, because like we needed more hills. But I just kept that to myself.
Well,
I
it
mean-
doesn't matter if you're sick of getting dove. Like, we still have to run an ideal comp, and somebody's gonna get dove, especially when on the dive portion. And like,
Yeah,
I
know
got
that.
dove all the fucking time on this map, and it's just the way it is. Like, you can hope for peels, but you gotta make peace with the fact that you're a prime target.
And like
Recording.
I feel like practicing like getting the sleeps and the knees off into the
Yeah.
dives is good too. So like,
But there needs to be
Again.
some like modicum of peel. Like when you were on I did try my hardest to peel for you. I do think that when it came to our dive on this map, I don't know if I think we need to work on our setups a little bit more. There were times where a dive would happen, and when I was on Ana, I had to scramble to try and keep sights because I wasn't really sure what direction you guys were going to be diving in, because I'm not privy to the sights that you guys have when I'm on Ana, because you're all mobile and Ana's not. So it was just like time and time again, Ana would get dove and your Ana would be out of the fight, and we didn't necessarily kill their healer to counter that.
yeah, I think that you're right, and I think that I could have played more counter dive throughout this whole scrim to help you. I don't know.
This was like an insanely frustrating map from a healer standpoint.
I could tell.
Them running dive to our comp is unfortunate. There's not much peel we can do for that. We just have to play a certain way.
Yeah, and this particular comp that we're running now, that Moira basically is like the peel for the Zen, because you can't, and maybe the Zarya bubble, but that, you know, I know that's taxing on the off tank, but I mean Ryan can't peel. What the fuck are the two snipers gonna do?
Yeah, I mean,
So
I could
it
have helped you
falls onto the
definitely more on
off-tank and the
second point.
support.
I could have definitely helped you more on second point when we were on dive.
We'll see.
And I tried to start doing that,
We'll
but
see, dude. I was
could
just
remember.
like over it. I was so tired. It was a rough go, but we'll see it happen.
Okay.
I think this
We'll
map
watch
is
it too.
definitely worth watching for us. I think we'll get a lot of value out of it.
Okay.
What's behind? Can I have
It's
I go in there?
Tracer.
Okay. They have dive.
Alright, just start. Actually, just zone the Tracer out. And let's
She's
think.
mega.
Okay, I'm dropping. I'm
Mine,
dropping.
Tracer's dead.
No, we're dropping.
Okay, going.
I'm going. Just go back. Always drop back.
You gotta do that faster, pro
Yeah,
gamer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think we're all thinking the same thing there. Because then I think I scrambled to try and at least get an orb on you, and it tends to put other people out of position to make up for it.
Yeah.
Let's keep watching.
This sniper should be like the first one to rotate.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, Waldo was like, bye.
I went down
That
to
was
help
it.
kill the Tracer.
So Ana weak. Ana no nade.
Is it Genji left?
Tracer
Give
going
it
left.
right. Give it right. Double grind.
I kind of feel like we're playing like maybe it's like the comp that we're running, but we're really split. I remember in this part I was trying my best to defend that right flank, but then I was like not really able to help Waldo in the front line, and I felt like I wasn't able to do anything really effectively.
Worst
I don't
case
think
scenario, Waldo can back up a little bit, and I think he's smart enough. Like you can
That's-
tell he kind of just knows what the fuck he's gonna do, and it'll.
Oh,
work.
yeah.
Brain
Right.
huge.
So I think.
Of course. But like I also like I think it's better for us all of the time to hold that choke. And if Waldo has to give up the choke because like we're not providing the frontline pressure, then like we're
Mhm.
giving up a huge advantage that we have.
Yeah.
So like
Probably
like,
shouldn't
you're
have
right,
focused the diva
but-
that much. I have her discorded. I should have had somebody in front of the choke, discorded, to keep putting pressure on it.
Yeah, to keep.
But I wanted
Yeah,
her to
the
get the
diva's not
fuck out
doing
of there,
much.
and I figured her
No,
like,
that makes
slapping
sense.
a discord on the diva would get her to go away.
Well, I had the same thought, right? So I went over there to try and like kill the diva.
Yeah,
We'll
you
keep
probably
watching.
could have left her alone.
Tracer
She
on
wasn't
me.
getting anything done.
Okay, yeah, good to know.
Where's you going?
It's a good in our back line. We
Sean me in the
Uh,
back.
Bubbles. The diva's through us.
Tracer.
seeing the Genji just stay in uncontested kind of made me sad. But
Wait, Rinse is blind.
Yeah.
Well,
wasn't
I mean,
much
between
shield.
like, again, you know, that basically falls on like technician Abel and like me to discord him, right? Because again, what are the two snipers gonna do in that scenario besides try and hit his head?
Yeah.
And like I said, I really didn't want to like leave leave Waldo alone in the choke to get pushed back like this because now we've lost that defensive hold position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place all the time as off tank. Because I know that feeling. Like, before like we rebuilt summer, I was playing Lucio all the fucking time with our Ana, and I was constantly torn between her stubborn positioning and peeling for her, and then making sure everyone else in the front line had my aura and had benefit from speed, and it was just back and forth and like who's the priority now. And I get it.
Yeah, I mean, what I would have liked is I would have liked for our supports to play closer so that the Genji wouldn't have been as much of a threat to you guys. And then like our snipers can like they have escape mechanisms, and it's like it's a 1v1 that like is moderately even.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's what I would have liked, but other people can disagree with that.
No, I don't see a problem with playing closer here.
All right, so let's
Genji
keep
on
going.
our Widow.
Keep going.
Give a week.
Genji's
Give a
still
one.
behind.
Both the tanks are low. I have grab.
No.
God, that was a good
No,
shatter.
okay.
Are they gonna still behind
Jesus
us?
Christ.
There he is.
Okay,
Nice.
you almost got me. Dang.
You want to try to demite the diva here? Got it.
That was good.
Yo, Widow. No.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Feels like she's left.
If she's left, I can mark her general area.
Yeah.
Except for I
Yeah,
didn't even.
I want
They
it
can go
panned
behind
out.
us, so I'm not pushing up.
Yeah, me too.
Can easily flank Widow.
It's like, what am I
I'll wait
doing?
for
What am I
dragons to-
shooting? I
to
don't
die.
fucking
Widow's
know.
like somewhere.
I guess I could
on the
watch
high
that
ground
too.
side.
I think
They're gonna flank around. They're gonna flank around. Watch out.
Widow's main. Widow's main.
Oh, see, I think I was looking and I saw them all jump,
Widow's top
and
left.
I thought they were gonna
They're
go
going
all the
right.
way
The police are
around
right.
behind, kind of like where I am, like starting.
Yeah.
Double bother.
That's main.
Listen down.
Yeah, I'm really far away.
Yeah, it's
no
hit it.
shield. No shield. Watch out for Widow.
Where is she?
Right
Just
side.
right.
Actually, I'm pushing up. Let's try and get her.
Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing over here. What am I doing over here?
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes
That's
you
me.
yeah.
Like, we know where
you
the
walk
widow
yourself
is.
and you're
I'm
like,
not
what
gonna
the
get
hell?
shot by the way. What the fuck am I doing over there?
I have an aside question. That is, do we want to work on map callouts as a team at some point?
Yeah. That we
'Cause-
when we did that with
Yeah.
Old Summer, it was night and day. Like the
It's like I knew exactly what you meant when you said that, SP, but then coming all the way behind, like in game, I
Yeah.
knew what you were talking about. But like, maybe not everyone did, and also if we had more efficient ways of like communicating that would help a lot. I think.
I think if I'm willing to go through like a map, like what our next set of maps are. After this, if anyone's free to kind of go over what we want to call things.
I'm so down. I'm so
for
down. to
like
do
our
that.
next map pool, or just Ilias. We haven't
We're gonna
played this
run-
match yet.
yeah, let's
so
do
we can just go over
Ilias.
those 3 maps for UGC
Okay.
or OTC or whatever the fuck.
Okay, sure. Let's finish this then first.
Let's also do
Okay,
Temple
back.
to get that like set up again
Right there, okay.
quickly.
How many do you want to try and do at once? Is like I feel like if we try and pile on like 5 maps, then we're not going to do
No,
the
just
job
our,
of
just our
remembering all of
3
them.
what you're
maps
saying.
for the match we have on Monday. So Ilias,
Okay.
Oasis, and Anubis. Because that's,
Okay.
I mean, that's 6 between the King of the Hill. That's 6 separate maps. So we might
Yep.
have to just anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Can you just left? Can you just behind us?
Got Anna. That.
Put her
hopefully-
down.
Hey,
Yeah, we're good.
No, I just didn't want to be too separated from the Widow.
we got her.
Yeah, there's someone behind the back left. Just
Probably Genji.
Genji.
what is the Genji?
They're probably gonna have Nano Blade really soon.
Oh yeah.
He was over here too. What is
What
that?
is an arch?
Pretty sure I
What is
heard
arch?
Genji left side.
Honestly,
Yeah, they just stacked their ults.
alright, I'll try and take damage. So
Tanks to our left side right here. This is really low. I'm backing off of it.
Listen one.
I'm all behind.
1.5.
We could have popped
Keep it
trans
half. Keep it
there.
half.
Diva 1.
That's what I was thinking, like during the Our positioning here was so bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all went forward and like
Yeah.
there just wasn't damage there.
Close the window.
We have 2
Let's install
snipers.
here.
Yo, don't switch yet. We're gonna. We have all.
Diva 1.
Stuff for these.
Why did we pop trans? I didn't pay attention.
Because
What is
Genji
that
was
thing
up my
pressed right here?
asshole.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Let's install here.
I popped coalescence for it.
this was after.
Yeah, I saw that
License,
one.
like
Could have popped
Keep it
trans
half. Keep
there.
it half.
Diva 1.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they wanted.
That was their win condition.
Yep.
I knew the second it ended, he was gonna pop it.
Yeah, I went straight back to Tommy, and like, I don't know why I went back to Tommy. He was getting bladed. Oh,
Yeah, if
man,
I hadn't
fucked up too.
if I hadn't been playing Spread Forward, like I might have been able to catch up with the grab, which I wanted to get rid of anyway because I wanted to stop the dive tanks next point. So
Like, it hurt me inside to
Did you
have
have?
2 support alts going at the same time. I died inside. This is the moment where I died inside. My soul died.
SP, would you stay on Zen for second point?
I don't remember what we
Like would you
did,
like
but
just not like did you in this game,
depends
but
on
like
what the
would
comp was.
you want to?
I don't care. I don't know what you're trying to ask me right now.
What basically I was asking is like, would it have been better to die with trance so we could have used it for a fight in second, since when the trance finished, the Genji was going to nano blade anyway? You know what I mean?
Would it have been
Because
better?
Genji can cut through trans with Nano Blade.
Right.
Well, I don't think there's nothing else she can use trans for. Honestly, like the
That's
only
true.
reason trans is
know.
there is for blade.
For Genji.
Pretty much, and
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't think it
and
was
they're gonna
a-
nano him every time. That was the
Yeah.
theme throughout the night.
I mean, with their
I
comp,
don't
it's
think it
not
was
like
a bad trans.
It was a bad
you
trance
kind
because I could have at least waited until Coalesce was over, and I don't even think I was out of shields. Can we rewind it again? Sorry.
You haven't used it yet. You haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay. If I'm
It's
not out
coming
of shields, then it was a terrible fucking trance. Period.
Diva 1?
Yeah, I lost a tiny sliver of shields, and I just pushed Q.
you gotta watch that.
That's
Happens.
a really bad trance.
Yeah, they can just be on this.
Okay.
So is it Widow.
We're just gonna stall here.
Yeah,
We could have held them. We had all the ults necessary.
Yeah.
Well, we're up
We
and
have
up
all
economy now.
stuff, please.
I usually try to at least watch my
Got it back.
POV before a VOD review, but
Nice.
I just couldn't because of work.
If it's take an aggressive fight here.
Yeah, be really aggressive. Use grab as
Got
soon
to.
as possible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
We'll do. They're in high ground. They're in high ground.
Pro
Because you know
game,
these
we're
are
popping
left
off.
hand,
Go, going aggressive.
Jimmy,
Going
Jimmy.
aggressive.
Where's Widow?
She's
Down.
down. Widow's one.
Use health, left side.
Also, you gotta call it
Probably.
that we shattered.
He's one.
You got.
Can someone help me?
Okay,
There's
yeah,
Yeah, he talks. He talks a lot.
Waldo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks.
Dude, what?
he
He was kind of
I don't know.
running some of our, like, okay, we're gonna, like, when we would start to group, especially on Anubis, I noticed that, like, okay, we're gonna go left, and we'll, like, he would do a little spiel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mega.
Huh? I'm with you. I'm with you.
Okay,
Nice
use
pick,
grab
Pro Gamer.
early.
Yeah.
So Hanzo, just be ready.
Ice deflect.
Nice.
There's still a Widow. I'm not sure positioning.
Careful playing up there. They have a Widow. We should.
Go back.
Widow's
Yeah,
left side.
I'm gonna back. We're gonna grab early though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to go around left side. I'm watching.
I'm gonna no shield for 2 seconds.
What the
Okay.
fuck just happened?
Right side.
What?
I'll see. You can solo grab with our focus right now with our
Sure.
comp, because we want to switch.
I'm grabbing.
I think we should do a better job collectively of calling out Widow. Somebody usually has to ask.
Yeah, that's
Here's
it.
up Diva.
Yeah.
One.
I'm switching
Widow
again.
left. Widow left. Widow top head. She's dead. Genji. Genji
Yo,
using
force
aggro.
a half. Cute.
Careful.
Nice. Alright. Nice. Alright, I'm just holding that choke, so.
It's behind Fountain. I don't know if anyone can get on its
They
side.
have Tracer Genji now.
I'm coalescing Waldo here in the corner.
Yeah, he's going
He's
right
going
side.
around right side.
You're going right side. Genji's going right.
I have another dragon.
Just to the left, sounds like.
God, our DPS are so good. What the heck?
One Winston.
Oh
Yeah, a
man,
little bit. Well done.
What?
Break bubble.
they're so good.
Give it max.
We
Sorry,
didn't
no,
even,
Tracer
like,
left.
say
Tracer left,
we were
Tracer
gonna
still
do
left.
that.
Yo,
That was,
Mhm.
like, some brain
That's
twin
pretty
moment right there. That shut it in.
that's huge.
But SP died. She's still left.
That's a
To
common theme.
the
Get to the defense.
to the
I think.
west, to the Winston.
Okay, I'm gonna back off.
Yeah,
Tracer.
can you actually... It was just him on me, right?
The Winston?
Yeah, he
I was
was
too busy watching the
ulting.
dragon.
I was with you. I was trying to like I was trying to get him off you, but I can't stop him from damaging you with primal. But
Yeah,
I
what are you
can't
gonna
stop him
do?
from damaging you.
DM
Period.
his primal? I know.
Exactly. So I was trying to burn him down with you, but I couldn't get it in time.
DVD
So, like,
I'm going up with him, right?
Tracer
you can
left,
see him like
Tracer left.
Yo,
maybe I could have booped him out of your way instead of I feel like I booped him into you and I could have booped him away from you, but he would have just jumped right at you again anyway.
Did he call that out? How did you die so fast?
I mean, he just batted me around.
100% prime
That was really fast. Yeah.
DVD max?
Like,
one.
So half.
it's
So
not like I wasn't getting
I'm going
healed,
up
right?
with him,
So
right?
Tracer
it
left,
doesn't
Tracer
take
still
long
left.
to kills
Yo.
then.
focus Winston. Oh,
It's
this
no.
way. That's huge.
Oh, you're Tracer still left. Low.
Can't you do deflect out here? Okay, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna chase that.
Okay. Can maybe play around Diva Bomb. Not
Yeah,
sure
let's
though.
just
Call out bubbles. Call out movement cooldowns.
Tracer, high ground.
Here's
behind
high
us.
ground. I'm gonna go for her real quick.
Okay.
Here's Half. One. Recalled.
You've been no
Go
booster.
leave it, go leave it.
I'm dead here. I'm dead.
Ana on cart.
Thank you.
I'm on the Genji.
Ana 1 on cart. Baby Diva 1.
Here, I
Yeah,
don't
that's the
mind the
best
double
part there.
support ult because Coalesce wouldn't have been. I don't think Coalesce would have been.
Take this
Dash
dragons.
right into that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it winnable?
It's winnable. It's very winnable. Diva's out of mech.
I'm gonna probably get to mix here.
Tracer
One's
behind
in
us.
here.
Yeah,
Back in
I
back.
end up having a Tracer.
Who are we focusing?
Then
Yeah,
Yana.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not much you can do with that, honestly.
Tracer
Like that's
100%,
I'm trying to do something about it, but yeah.
Sit down.
Diva. Nice.
That sucks.
Okay.
They're
Just
sawing
Widow
fast
Hand in
enough,
there.
Mm-hmm.
and they're send really fragged.
We can recontest.
Ninja. Yeah.
He got.
Fuck, I'm going Winston. Okay.
They high ground right
Sonic's
here.
on Diva.
So just try and force out nade.
T-Dad,
sleep
shut
darts
up!
or
You need the
whatever.
camera.
And
Oh
then
my god.
just like soft dive until they do.
What is saves popping off me?
This is high ground break.
There's Zen.
Get high ground. Get the high ground.
He's only killed like 2 people. What do you mean?
Maybe
thought he
that's
killed a
popping
lot.
off for him.
I'm still having a.
Oh, there's Zen's saves. Okay.
Nothing with you.
I see. I'm blonde by the
Wait,
way.
how there
Tracer's coming
Moya
high
there?
ground.
Where's the Tracer at?
I'm
We have
asleep,
no
though.
idea. Just in the back. Right there.
The Winston is low. We're down.
Wait, go back.
Yeah.
Normally I'll
having
re and like I think at the beginning of the night I was like help please help
Okay.
they're back, but those comms never did anything, so that's when I just stopped. Like
Okay, I'm soft having a cart.
Nothing with you.
Diva's,
Or actually, what's
Tracer's
the
coming high
Tracer?
ground.
Nothing Winston.
She was in the. She was in bank.
She was in the back. In response, she went up to the. Oh no, I have no idea.
The
I think I
Winston is
died near the
low, we're
bank.
down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because then she got the Hans on bank.
Yeah.
So I think the reason they won is because of Tracer flank.
I don't know what you want to do.
Probably
Primal?
one clipped me. I have no
Actually, no, I'm
idea.
gonna say Diva, because
Oh.
that's whatever. For the counter dives. The Genji's right. I'm gonna contest that high ground for now.
Alright, we're playing around this corner though, Matt.
Wilson's low.
Here's him behind.
What the?
Just no bomb. Alright, they're
Should
probably
you eat
gonna
that?
engage now. They use
Oh
this.
no,
dive.
you just got no one. I remember.
On a half. On a no need. On a no need. Right.
I'm going for the Ana, going for the Ana.
I do think that if the other team has an Ana, we're
Ana
doing ourselves a huge disservice by not running
Diva low,
around.
Diva low, Discord.
Steven?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we get purpled. Doesn't matter how many heals they have.
We have a good amount of ults here. We have Transcendence, which is gonna help us a lot.
Also, if you go back,
We got
Waldo,
free ult.
we weren't playing with Waldo. We were sitting in the back, like
Mhm.
further back than him.
1-1.
Yeah.
So that's why he died. Oh, and he got
On a
purpled.
half.
Yeah, that was part of it.
On a no
We were in our back lane for some reason. Why were we in our back?
Go for the Ana, going for the Ana.
Genji? No, Ronaldo's already
They,
dead.
both our DPS died. We're not calling it out. Like,
Keep it low,
I don't know.
We don't need to call out every
It's
time
just
we
that
kill
they
somebody,
their team
though.
has initiation. We don't. We're
Like,
playing more of like.
that's just like
Yeah.
asking somebody to read the kill
We
feed
have a
to
good
the
amount of
team.
ults here. We have Transcendence, which is gonna help us a lot. We got
To the team? What do you mean?
my ult, we got
Calling out
Free
every
ult,
time
we got
like,
Tracer
one
top
of
left.
them
Well,
dies.
no, like both their DPS died in the same fraction of the time, and like we could have committed and jumped onto their face.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna lag
Waldo
down.
did that, but we didn't join him.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. We'll do it now. What is that?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, see, it cuts through.
Guys,
Trans
That
sucks.
Discord, though.
The Ren's half?
Ryan has Earth Shatter.
You need to call out that
Just
Tracer.
That's a
I'm gonna Tracer.
winnable fight.
I missed.
She's down, she's down.
That should be a good round.
He's so efficient.
Fine.
Okay.
Since we don't have a shield tank.
I'm playing at like 200 ping this whole game. I really do have really terrible internet. I use my neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Do you actually?
Does he
I
know?
do. No, he doesn't know.
That makes me sad.
It's pretty sad. The thing is, I live in a duplex, okay? So like, my neighbor has AT&T. The neighbor beside me has AT&T, but mine can't get AT&T.
What?
What's up with that? Yeah.
What?
I've tried for
They make
months.
it-
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Really bad.
we're gonna die. Hey,
Where was SB?
get Winston.
I couldn't get to him. I wasn't sure what the fuck he was doing, so I was just
we
moving
should've been-
forward.
We should have been
Yeah.
connected to the fair the whole time, like right off.
He did say he was gonna stay.
Yeah, didn't he call it the whole plan about like?
Yeah.
I didn't hear
Yeah, background?
any of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was when we were selecting heroes, I think.
Yeah, I remember that. He was like, I'm gonna go by stairs and try and boot their main tank off.
And he said he was gonna wait a little, which I don't know. Wait, is he here right now?
3, 2,
He's in the
1.
voice call, but he's not saying anything, so
Really bad.
Huh.
We're gonna
I think he's
die.
not.
Hey, get Winston.
No, it's no, it's no.
That was a good boot.
But look at how quickly he went down.
Yeah.
Can you play it one more time?
Yeah, I can go back.
He might have gotten headshotted and then Ana.
Yeah.
Because that was really fast. I don't know if there's anything I would have been able to do.
He would have
anyway.
lived through it.
Oh,
Because
okay.
Anna's damage is like over time. You can live with like 1 HP if you nade yourself after being shot by Anna 3 times.
What? They make
Speaking
it.
3, 2, 1.
1,
Really bad.
2,
Okay,
and
yeah.
a shot from Mana.
Bad.
We're gonna
Yeah.
die. Hey, get Winston.
No, it's no,
There's
it's no.
potentially 4 shots actually.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know that was the plan.
Genji on this on her.
On a drop.
Genji,
So
can you
good,
go
I don't know how
top
to
right?
play Mercy, so like,
Can you get there? Can you just do
like
top
the other
right
day I
there?
figured out how to do a super
You want help,
jump.
Tommy?
Yeah.
Yo,
It's news to me.
Thank you. He's on.
Nice.
I'm going to dive. Hold on.
Once Valkyrie low.
Hold on. I'm diving.
You will left purple. She's low. Help, Winston bubble.
Call out McCree.
I don't know what Waldo jumped there.
Come on, Lucio.
Keep it close, keep it
I'm on
close.
McCree.
Yeah, he jumped nothing. I guess he thought crew was over there.
Hold on, I'm diving.
I should have called out where he's
You left
at.
purple. She's low.
Oh yeah.
Hook, Winston double.
Call out McCree. I'm on Lucio.
Keep it going, keep it
I'm on
going.
McCree. McCree on right.
Yeah, I'm
You're
McCree.
right.
Devo 1,
I'm
Devo 1.
McCree. I'm McCree.
Devo 1.
He's low, he's low, he's low, low.
So there was really
back then?
no need for me to be on Mercy here anymore after Tommy switched. I don't think, or after
Pro gamer.
Pro Gamer switched. And I don't know if I heard that either. I don't know if I just need to turn you up or what. But I realized when I pushed tab, I'm like, why the fuck am I still Mercy then? At that point, I was like, well, may as well farm grab. And
I think
use
Mercy
it,
is
or
good here.
Val can use it.
I don't think you've
I don't
died
think
at this
Mercy-
point yet.
I don't think Mercy is. I think Lucio would be a bit better because who's gonna peel for Ana? If
You.
you guys are
even a
diving.
Zen.
I mean, I don't think you've died yet this entire
Yeah,
point,
like,
so
I
I don't
think
think you
Mercy's
like had the
actually a good-
chance.
A good call
No,
here.
I haven't. But I could have just like
Still
walked
on it.
back and said like, "Hey, hold up, I'm switching."
We were pushing.
We were pushing. We had numbers over them.
Yeah, this
So
is
either way, it would just be worse for us if you went
think I'll
back
swap
to
off.
switch to Lucia.
1.
Oh, Winston, Winston. Nice nade.
Still on it.
I need to put my sensitivity for Tracer down.
I
It's not the
couldn't
same
find
as
that on it.
my Smurf.
I was just like
It's
rotating around
my-
the payload the
my
opposite
Smurf,
direction.
It's
Sorry.
like, it's like 10.6 on this.
10.6?
There
What
you
DPI do you
Winston,
use?
McCree up on high ground.
Yo, please
And
come
like
on.
it's like 9.5 on my Smurf, and I like thought it was gonna be the same on this
Winston
account.
right now.
But what DPI do
You guys
you
have a good
use?
die?
Yeah.
I'll go in. I have a good die.
Because I use 1600 at
No, I'm just...
5.2.
I use
That's
1600
ridiculous.
2.5.
Pretty sure it's at 800 right now.
Yeah, that's about right.
You
Anna?
guys are ridiculous.
Yeah, that's so
Ridiculous? You think
Yep.
that's a lot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm.
Mine's still high, and I'm working on bringing it down, and mine's at like 12 and 800 or something like that.
That's pretty high.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on bringing it down. I just don't want to jump down all at once.
Genji on right.
Never
Genji
mind,
on
I
I'm
don't
bad.
know, more for like tracking, not like hit scan.
We're just pushing cart right now, so just...
Okay, I'm just holding high ground.
Do
Just
you
holding
see
high ground.
Ana?
SB should have died
Yeah,
there.
I'm on her, I'm on.
That
I
was
had-
so fucking risky.
I'm on
Nah,
Genji.
I had a way out.
They
Winston
beat.
behind. Winston behind us.
We'll go back.
There's
There's
right?
4
Canada Winston.
people up
Mhm.
top,
Mistake.
and we fly
They beat-
like in their face.
No, I'm just...
Top.
Anna?
It's coming up.
Genji on right.
Never
Genji
mind,
on
I'm bad.
That there?
Up here,
We're
right
just
here.
pushing
This.
cart right now.
Right there.
Yeah,
All
this
I gotta do
scared
is
the
just
crap
drop
out of
down,
me.
You see Ana?
Careful.
and
Yeah,
then
I'm on
you're
her
on
right
cart. You might get away.
now. I'm on Genji.
Mistake. They
Winston
beat.
behind. Winston behind us. He's
Where was the widow during that?
There's
Yeah.
dead.
Their widow was like still respawning. Yeah, because he's on McCree right now.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Anna?
Genji on right.
Never
Genji
mind,
on
I'm bad.
He got picked and then switched to widow.
Right.
Dude, Whistle's not having a good day.
Okay, I'm just holding high ground. Just
Do you
holding
see
high ground.
Ana?
careful.
Okay, I'm on her, I'm on. I'm on Genji.
Mistake. They
Winston
beat.
behind. Winston behind us. He's
He
on.
was
He's
there.
on.
Counter dive Winston.
Well, he's on.
Oh,
He's
Winston.
I get fucked up here.
One diva now. Diva no armor.
Did you know? Nano. They beat. They promuled.
Roll it in one.
Okay.
That's two now.
Yeah, they just went downside of running
We're
on
done.
Mercies. We don't have the
Okay,
defensive
okay.
ult.
We'll spawn again in a second.
Although, like we've been saying, they've been nano blading anyway, so it
Poke a
doesn't really
little
matter.
bit just
Yeah.
to get to
We
it.
don't know.
We can,
So our
initiate
strat
on high
is
ground
if
with
they have a
Primal,
Genji and an
then they're gonna
Ana,
fight
we
bomb.
just don't deal with
Okay.
it.
It's like, try and
Just
force
What?
it
fuck
down,
it.
so first
We just
Keep
like take the
going for Ana
reset.
again.
Just fuck it.
So,
Yeah.
alright, here, I'm just
I
moving
do
their
think
tanks.
that
We're forcing
at
out
this
cooldowns.
point, like we've figured out that that's what they do every time, and we should have been going for the Ana and the Genji every single time. And
See, we didn't know that then.
Where-
though. We're not
where's their
calling that
Ana?
shit out. We're not calling any of that out.
Yeah.
Where's their Ana though?
Well, right now,
There,
dead.
Ana?
She's sitting back there on the high ground, and
Where?
we're not gonna do much to that. Their Ana is sitting on the back.
She's like here, isn't she?
Yeah, that's her. And their Genji. Is
Yeah.
diving
Like,
up now.
if we dove that, we would just get melted because
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
the entire team
counter
no
dive.
diver there right now. I'm saying in general over the course of the night Like, is Nano Blade, Nano Blade, Nano Blade, Nano Blade.
I mean,
And
we have to get a waited
especially
for
during-
cooldowns out of it, and like once we saw her cooldowns and the tank cooldowns, we could have punish that instead.
I think we can't do much about a Nano Blade if he's like good at
The
it.
thing is, like, the only way Genji can get a one-shot through trans is if he has dash up. He has to slash and dash immediately, like,
Yeah.
and if he doesn't get the kill from that, he's not gonna be able to kill anybody else unless someone hits
Gets
a purple
close.
or yeah, like he's not gonna be able to out damage the
Oh
trans
yeah.
once he uses his dash. You know what I mean? But like,
Mhm.
that's hard to. It's hard. I don't know.
I think Lucio beat is also nice.
Yeah, but we can't like throw in. I don't know if Lucio beat out. What am I trying to say? If it outlasts Genji Blade damage.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think it just buys you more time than a trance,
Okay.
because they can't burn through it. I mean, like, sorry, I mean they can't insta kill you through it. Sorry, they can burn through it, but it takes them a bit, like 3 seconds with their blade.
Can a Genji burn through a trance if someone's nated?
Nope.
Mhm. Wait, what
So
do you mean?
if
Like
someone's
we're
like
nated?
healed,
Yeah, if we're nated.
Absolutely.
We have amplified healing from the thing from other healers. I think. They
No,
might have
like,
changed it.
or you mean like a friendly nade and not a purple?
Yeah,
yeah,
friendly nade.
like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
yellow,
It
yellow.
A
amplifies
yellow,
the
that's not a
healing,
purple.
but I
I
think
don't
it's
think
only
if you
from mana.
Because maybe
from
that's
our
what we do.
Ana, I don't think we can.
We
die
play
from that.
close. We play close. We trance. We nade. Burn the Genji down.
Yeah, we just got to get on him as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We got to ignore everything. That's the main thing that we're not doing.
Or just kill the Genji more often.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Kill the
Well, yeah.
Genji
I think we
flat.
need all. We need like some combination of those three things. I think.
Winston one. Winston one.
That's a lot.
Huge balls.
A lot of resources.
Yeah, there's
I
Waldo
mean-
and Ana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fair, but like Nano Blade is like a tremendous amount of resources from them too.
Yeah,
Right.
Like it's like more than what we would be investing.
I guess if we know they have it, we could try push.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. We just take the reset.
Genji and Ana both build up ult super fast, like faster than most.
Probably like every other fight though.
Mm.
So if we can like
That's what they're
reset
averaging.
fast with the dry fight and then win the next one.
If we get on the Genji, they
get on the
won't
Genji.
they won't build blade as much, in my opinion. Like I mean, in general, the whole time, if we get on him
Right.
more often when he's playing aggro, he won't build blade as fast.
Because Tommy's doing a great job shutting down their Widow. But like we're not calling any of this out. I think it's just like our last game of the night. And like we were there for like 2 hours. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Winston's dropping. Winston's dropping.
It is weak.
Where's Zero?
Winston low. Winston low. Cart. Winston down. I'm gonna bomb an arc right here. They're also bombing.
Where's Zed?
Yo, focus Steve.
Down.
Focus Steve.
Genji
Focus
top
Steve
left.
on the cart.
You have purple half. No armor. Thanks for this.
Their
I'm low.
Dio is purple. We could have gone on that faster.
Give me low. Give below.
Dead now.
I'm on Lucio cart.
One
Genji
Lucio
top
two.
right.
One Lucio two. These are half. These are half. People low.
Genji,
I'm gonna
choke.
go stick the. I'm gonna go stick the Ana for a third time.
No, Ana's weak. Ana's weak. You can kill her.
Poor-
Okay, okay.
Maybe not anymore.
Ana's one.
Okay.
She's naded. She's naded. She's
Genji.
half no nade.
She's on. She's on.
Oh, she's down. She's down. I'm backing off. Actually, I'll pitch up with you, Waldo. Pitch up with you. One Lucio with you?
He's on.
Who's your half? Nice.
Dang.
We're just
Dang.
Jesus.
Poor Ana, dude.
Genji's still here.
For the third time.
So here's something that was mulling. I
I'm
was
gonna play
mulling
behind
around
them.
in the back of my head while the cart was being pushed to cap the point. So I think Ana has the potential to have a lot more healing output than Mercy does at this point. So would it be better to have Mercy be the bot here on cart? and give Anna the sights to follow everyone.
Anna's a sniper. Anna can be around cart because we know where our point is. Because like if I go up, I don't have any escape. You know, you do. You can be up with
Well, I'd be on
the
cart,
divers.
like I'd be healing you, and then you just
Well, I'm saying like if I'm off cart and like I'm up forward and you're on cart, I'm just gonna be out of position.
in this particular scenario, like you can nestle yourself safely in the little like hallway by the stairs.
No, I was, but like we did everything fine. Like I didn't push up like past where I don't know. There's just like this line I play when I play Anna. I'm not gonna like go up into like a team fight if we're down one, you know. I do play my surroundings and stuff.
Who's the flexible? SC or Able?
It's SB.
Okay.
Like,
I just
but
have a
we
lot of
weren't
hours
down
in
one
them.
at any point though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like in future, like I'm just saying, uh, if I go past the cart, if I'm not on cart, and like I go up and start healing our main tanks and DPS and things like that while you're on cart, I'm not gonna. If I get dove and we are already diving somebody, I'm gonna die, and then that puts you in the position where like, oh, you're the only one on cart. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
So like if we swap
if I
positions and
die,
you're healing, you can fly back to me and I'm on cart and I can heal you, you know? Because Anna doesn't have she has she's hit scan, you know, she can heal all the way across the map. Mercy has a range
what?
to fly and like
I cannot follow what you're saying, but okay.
I'm saying if we swap the positions, like if I was up where you are right now and I get dove, I don't have any way of getting out unless we all counter dive and
You're
like
nestled
come
in
back to
between
me.
both of the tanks. I can just like
SB.
I can heal you.
That's what I'm saying. I can do the same thing, but like if I'm in that situation and I get dove and we're already diving somebody, I'm gonna die. And like you have to fly to me, and then you're in a bad position. If I'm back on cart, I can you can fly back to me. You can fly to anybody in that situation. I can't. I have one sleep and it's 12 seconds.
So correct me if I'm wrong, SB, but I think your thought process is that Abel will be able to be building alt charge because he doesn't have nano and you have Valk in this particular situation, and that the like positioning would be safe for him because like we've basically taken this space, right? Or am I understanding wrong?
We can just move on.
Go back 3 seconds where like there's a wedge. You see the sight line? I'm shooting in between these cracks, healing up. This is where I am on cart, pushing it. I think you're back here too, SB.
Here's your half. Nice.
Never mind. But yeah, like, let's say if they were all up there, and I get dove, we have to counter dive. And if we're already diving somebody, we already used our
I'm gonna play
cooldowns.
behind them, and I'm gonna primal when I get a chance. Alright,
Okay.
call out targets you wanna dive.
Brandon's had enough of me, dude.
I mean, I think the thing is it would have been safe to be up there because like in this particular instance, I think it would have been okay, but I'm also not sure it would have made that much of a difference from the perspective of ultra generation because there was no damage really being taken. I think there's no other real reason to do that because the card got through the doorway before the fight really even started. But maybe I missed the point.
I really don't get the point either, but I'm just saying, like, if I was in swap our positions, I don't know what, I don't know.
Tracer's top right, I believe.
They use their abilities. They use their
Give us one.
abilities.
Give us one.
Give it one. Give it one.
Give it DMAX. Give it DMAX. I'm on the Winston now.
No, but their DPS are focused on me for some reason.
Winston purple. Winston on us.
Maybe Diva?
Do you want me to get back in mech?
No, we can kill Monkey maybe?
Charmy, yeah.
Oh, sick.
Here's the right. Here's the right. Is Lucio on Kara?
Yeah, she's on me.
I'm focusing on Anna back.
Okay, not with you. Not with you. They're blading. They're blading.
Yeah, it's done.
Backing off.
They had to use nanos. So. Well, they didn't need to, but.
Give me SP.
Let's get 6 for now.
I'm actually gonna go around here.
Okay.
We can stay on what we're running, but we
Yeah,
might
yeah.
want to consider switching.
Okay. I'm gonna bully high ground a little bit here.
Just play counter dive mostly.
Yeah, yeah, well. Can't counter dive that though.
What's on beyond this?
I'm on listen low.
No way. Dude, Lizzie moved himself into it. Oh, do we have heals?
We're down heals.
Yeah, no, we don't. Yeah, we're down. No way.
Should have go faster there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could run.
I
oh, no, you got
like really fuck around here out of mech for a long time before deciding I want to throw myself off.
I'm gonna touch stuff
And I
off.
really should have just like ran immediately for the edge of the map.
Okay, I'm gonna look for
Yeah.
the.
But I
lost
like
a lot of
As
time
usual.
yeah,
there
we did lose that
on
time.
Stargers.
We're gonna go top right, get the Kree high ground, and
I was really tired at this point, and I
just
like
play around that way.
Yeah.
checked out, and I was just trying to farm mech. And I was like, wait, this is
Go wait for
stupid.
Diva or
They're
something.
they're in, sorry, I'm gonna switch.
But yeah, that was a huge waste of time.
Let's see if I can actually make them C9 here. No, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna go behind them and I'm gonna go for the Ana.
Yeah, just let us know when you're ready, Tracer. Or
Right,
when they're
I'll be
looking
ready
at
in
you.
a second.
Alright. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going, Will.
I missed.
Do you want a nano Ryan? That's cool.
I got slapped in the back.
Oh, we were in an unfortunate spot there. Like we
Yeah.
were all grouped up in there.
Lucio's
There's not
down.
much you could have done there.
Ryan's one.
Yeah, just your group, just your group.
Okay,
They're just gonna get that.
My bad.
Trisha about to come out here and try to 1v1 me, I bet.
He didn't even get
Not yet.
nanoed.
No.
Here we go.
Hannah got killed.
Wait a second.
Hannah was getting pressure that entire time.
Ours?
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going, Will.
Yeah,
Or
I
theirs.
think Tommy was talking about theirs. Like the Genji didn't get entered.
I missed.
Do you want a nano
Oh yeah,
Ryan?
the
Didn't even
Ana's
have
getting
it at
too
the time.
pressured. Oh yeah, you're right.
I got
And we do get
slapped
the
in
nano
back.
off in wall though.
Lucio's down. Ryan's one.
Yeah, just your group, just your group.
Okay, you're good.
I think Waldo has an issue with like fighting too long.
Trisha about to come out here
Oh
and try
man,
to
he
1v1 me, I
was
bet.
nanoed.
Nah, he ain't.
Yeah.
He also like wasn't gonna be able to get out.
Yeah.
Lucio's down. Ryan's one.
Yeah, just your group, just your group.
Okay, you're good.
We got shattered from that though.
My bad.
Oh no, never mind.
No, you
I
shot
got
it
I
in
used
there
it.
back.
Yeah.
when you were down 3.
Lucio's down. Ryan's one.
Yeah, just
Kind of
your group, just your
unfortunate.
group.
Okay, you're good.
But I think like that's a matter of us not communicating.
That's true.
Because if we'd like called out that we were down
About to
3,
come out
well,
here
they
and try to 1v1 me.
might have had the opportunity to.
We all need to know when the
Here
fight's
we go.
over.
This isn't gonna
Yeah.
be enough healing.
That's I think a big
Why
mistake
you
that
switched to
we're
Brilliant?
seeing.
Like both our healers got
Running over the point.
bladed, I think. And
Yeah.
we're not gonna win that.
I don't like it, but we have to stick with it. This is too late.
So them are looking at me if you guys aren't going high
Yeah,
ground.
those healers are kind of awkward. But
Gotta play
the
on
fact that
point
they're
here.
running Chersa Genji really
Going high ground.
screws
No
them
shielding
over
for a little bit.
against the break.
That was AFK for a second, boys. Got her.
The Rhino shatter. I'm not no guarantees. But
And that
Genji
Genji
low,
cart, Genji
low.
cart.
is that your half?
Pushing up,
Go
pushing
C9.
up.
Go C9.
Finish him. He had deflect up.
I almost killed you, by the way.
Anna's had enough of me.
There,
dude.
Tracer on car. Nice.
Poor Anna, dude.
Nice done.
poor Tracer.
Nice.
Man, Rick was a good pick. Wow, look at that. So do you want to run the maps?
Sure. How do you want to do that?
How many of us are here?
6.
6.
I'm here, but I can't stay up for much longer because I've got exams
I
tomorrow.
probably gotta leave in like 15